9:30 p.m. Monday night after spending all day on campus. And I got a paper and a midterm this week. So I got the greatest idea. Why not start a free-to-play account in Genshin 1 year later than the game's release? Alright, so here we are. You know, on my main account, I'd be rocking with Male Traveler. So let's go with Lumine this time. Enter our name. What should our name be? You know, let's just go free-to-play asterisk. Trying to think of the funny juices for the little monkey finger brains. Because, you know, I gotta create content, but I ain't for this shit. Here we are, starting the game again. Oh yeah, look at me go. Look at all that damage.
As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows.
What the? Whoa, what the?
At least that's what Paimon thinks.
Yo.
Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never
got those
know unless
moves.
you
What is she
try.
doing?
So let's hop to
She's kind of
it.
going crazy with it though. I fuck with it. Okay, you're spinning again. You're gonna have to calm down. That's a little too much for me. I don't have that sense. Sorry, Paimon, I gotta just nab this chest. No, I ain't coming to your ass.
Is this an answer from this world?
What? Oh, let's go. Ugh. Where's my hold E? Hold E. Ooh.
Windblade.
Ooh. Where are you? Oh, you aren't ready.
Prepare to be blown away. These are the animal powers you got from the statue of the sun.
Yo, I got an achievement. That's a lot of stuff we just got right there. That means we can easily clear the beginner wishes, which is what we're gonna do because those always have the most value.
All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous.
Honestly, if
Best
you've
we put it away for
played
now.
the game before and you just want to create like a free-to-play account,
We've got it. Now let's get out of here.
I'd recommend just speeding through until you can get the wishes. If you haven't played this game before, I mean, you still want to pay attention to the story. But things will really start once we get access to more things. We're kind of just trying to get through the early game. Just, like, the early game. We want to at least rock wishes. Hopefully unlock co-op at some point soon. By the week. Let's go! We got a new character! Woo! Amber Main's Rise! Who actually uses fucking aiming mode, though?
Bet so, suspicious travelers.
Like, who uses
Doing
aiming
monster.
mode by hitting
She
R?
got
I need to
separated
know.
from her brother during.
I will say, now's a decent time to start a free-to-play account. Because even if you're late
What
to the
exactly
events,
is it you need
we
to
get
finish doing first?
basically an immediate 20 rolls.
Simple. You'll understand.
One on standard banner,
A hilly churl.
and one just 1600 primos. That means you can immediately knock out the beginner banner. Beginner banner is really worth it for free-to-play players in the start of the game. Some people, if it's not like their main account, will go for like,
These monsters have been getting too close.
maybe I'll get the 5-star and unlimited banner, but let's be honest, that's
to me
completely
recently.
copium,
My task this time is to clear out their camp.
and it's not realistic. So if you want to get the best value, just, you know, use the beginner banner. Free Noelle is good. And free 4-star character also good. Oh. Your birds are safe for now, Timothy. I'm watching you. Maybe not. Sorry, Timothy, he didn't need to see that. Alright, guys, now this is a very sexy thing you gotta do early game. Not only have to do, but it's nice to get it out of the way, is by grabbing this, teleporter. You're gonna have to go around here and, like, make sure you take breaks on ledges so you can catch your breath. But luckily they give you easy ledges for that. But the main reason for this isn't for the, teleporters, for this chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
And also another one. There's actually a lot of chests on the, like, roofs of houses or balconies of houses that I highly recommend you explore at some point. Like, you see that common chest over there? I do recommend you either use, at least for the Animoculuses, I recommend you use a interactive map, or else it's going to be very difficult. For chests, it's not super hard to find them all if you're kind of, like, prudent. But if you want to, you can use the interactive map for that as well, or wait until you get the treasure compasses. But that is a while when we get to, Reputation, and that's a little while down the line. Now, I will say that I have gotten all the chests in Mondstadt before without treasure compasses, but it's a pain in the ass. It's a huge pain in the ass, and I don't recommend it, especially when you have access to the interactive map. Don't make the same mistake I did. Now, as a free-to-play player, what I recommend is you get through the story of Mondstadt quickly. That way you can get access to all the areas and world quests. This way, you can then make a comb through all the chests and Animalculus stones all in one fell swoop. But we will cover that at a later rate. For now, this is just our intro / getting started video. But actually, I really wish they did more like something with glider fights other than just this. I think there's a super huge potential for that. But as we know, MiHoYo hasn't done anything new in a while. I'm not a Genshin hater. Don't cancel me in the comments. I actually really like this game, but I also make fun of it. Highly recommend you do the test runs when they drop. It's not much, but for free to play, we could use all the free stuff we get. It's also a great way to see just how a character works. Now, I will say they skew them heavily and give them, like, favorable weapons and constellations, as well as, you know, good, like, leveled up stuff. So take it with a, you know, shred of salt. Use this time to talk about what I want to do with this series. My goal is to kind of give something more relatable and give me something that I can actually do with content for Genshin, because as much as I love the game, it's kind of hard making content for my already established account when I don't really do much aside from my normal routine.
You can't run.
And it's hard to make YouTube videos on that either. So this is kind of my way of establishing myself, and if it could become like another kind of like main account I run, I would love that. So as long as you guys are showing support for this series, or at least engaging with it, I will keep on doing this. Alright, we have the beginner's wishes. I highly recommend you do these. Get a guaranteed Noelle. Not the best character, but very useful. And guaranteed 4-star is always going to be good value for us. So let's do the first one. We're going to at least get Noelle. Now something else would be really good. Harbinger of Dawn, that's actually a really good weapon. For, you know, 3 stars. A lot of Thrilling Tales. There's our Noelle. Can we get something else? Okay. Can't be too upset about that. I will take it. Let's do one more. Let's spend 800 of our primos. Sucrose? I'm really happy about that. That's really good. Sucrose is really good. Can we get another? Please? Oh, no, not the debate club. Beto! Okay, we got 2 4-stars from that. I'm super happy about that. I'm super happy about that. I don't care how good Beto is, but this is stuff to give our teams some start. Now, as a free-to-play, this is actually one of the most important things, is forage whatever you see in sight. I know it may seem tedious, but we're gonna... Every little material will become useful at some point.
On lab supplies as often.
Plus, I actually kind of like these little dungeons. I think they're really fun. Wish they'd be more of it. Like, I wish they'd give us dungeons like these and sort of like some sort of like replayability aspect, like mystery dungeon style. But that's like so like, that's super spoiled to ask for. But it's like it's a little dream of mine, you know. A man can dream. On these domains, there's usually like a chest or two that are hidden. I highly recommend you stay on the lookout for just any hidden chests. See, like right there, you wouldn't know there's something behind it, but since there's interactive stuff, you want to see what it's got. But let's do it. Let's see what we get. I also wouldn't be against having a Komi because I'd like to test her with her. Okay, 4-star. Give me Rosario or Xingqiu. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. Come on, that's literally worst case. C1 Beto already? Now, I'm picking up chests here just because I'm decently familiar with Mondstadt. Mondstadt's the region I'm the most familiar with. If you're new to the game, I highly recommend waiting for the interactive chest. I was thinking about removing Traveler, but you really want to keep all your characters leveled early in game. Especially once we unlock Geo Traveler for some double Geo Resonance with Traveler and Noelle. I think that's a really useful early game team.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Noelle's Q is actually really good. Well, not really good, but I find it very useful.
We should get June to give you.
There's really not much bad in Genshin. Everything has a use, and you're gonna find that out when you play this as a free-to-play player. You may not have the big PP damage like a lot of everyone has if you like spend money or a really late game and got super lucky.
Speaking of, did you know?
But you're also not gonna have a tough time beating enemies unless it's like fucking Ajdaha. Because Ajdaha is just fucking ape. Unless it's like Ajdaha or Abyss. But like, everyone has trouble with that. For the most part, unless you're a whale. Let's go. Kaya is on the team. I will probably make some, I'll probably get all the Sealies that I can get sometime this week, just for the stamina up, because it's really annoying dealing with 100 stamina in this game. Not really something you want to do. So I may make a video of just me getting the Sealies I can. But also, let me know if you guys would rather me, like, just record based on things I'm doing, or would you rather me do, like, days? Like, day 1 of being free-to-play, day 2 of being free-to-play. Because I feel like that could, like, get slow. Like, it could be good at the beginning, but maybe get slow later on. With all the content we have to do now as new free-to-play players, I think, the day 1, day 2 would be pretty good. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I'm available enough to make day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 consistently without falling super behind. Because, you know, I still have college to look out for. And we are moving at the end of the month. But I'm gonna try my best. I really want this series to work out. I'm excited for this. Feel free to add me with my UID if you guys want. I'm always like, if you're starting a free-to-play account as well, add me, we can go through it together. I'd love to make a little community of it. I am on the EU servers for this, though. Alright, we now have our last, like, free campaign character. I think well, I mean, we get a free Barbara later, and I think Zhongling is still free for doing level 3 of the Abyss. But, that's not really I mean, I guess Barbara is technically a campaign-free character, but, like, this is, like, you know, the given. But, like, this is, like, the core 4 of given characters. Traveler, Lisa.
Stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal.
Traveler, Lisa, Kaya, and oh my god.
Wanna go back?
Now, the best way to increase our adventure rank this early in the game to get those, you know, early level stuff is do some of these quests. Like, do this quest. This will get you pretty close, but also open a lot of chests. As well as, well, getting this... Until you complete this is going to be very nice to get. It's, you know, free rewards just for doing things. Relatively easy, but we did get a free standard wish. Let's use it. A word of advice: don't use your primos on the standard banner as a free-to-play player. Even as like a budget spender, it's usually never worth it. No, not it's usually never worth it. It's never worth it. The banner's always going to be there. You get a decent amount of free-to-play wishes that you can accumulate just from fates and the monthly wishes. So never use your primos. Probably just gonna get a 3-star, that's perfectly fine. Another Harbinger. I can arm.
Something that catches your eye.
I think that's what we're gonna call it for day 1 of our free-to-play on our new account in Europe. I know our residence cap, but it's not gonna really provide much value this early in the game. I don't know if I'm just gonna make a video purely off of this day, or if I'll combine it with another day. But if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and a comment. I'm really motivated to do this series. Please give me some feedback on what you would like to see me do, some tips you would like to see, or some questions you would like to see me like answer in the next episode. I'd like to help you guys out as much as possible. What's up next on our agenda is to raise our adventure rank, get through the story campaign as fast as possible, and collect as many animalculas as possible. Then after that, we'll do treasure chests. Seems like a lot, but they're kind of like compounding. We'll take it as a step. Probably focus on getting our adventure rank high enough to complete the campaign first. I think that's what you should focus on. And then comb through Mondstadt in kind of one fell swoop. If you really like adventuring, just go for it. This is just my advice, personally, from my experiences playing the game. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching the video. And peace.